I love that. Shitting out because I'm fat. Oh, it is great. Oh, it is great. Um,
How are you?
I'm good. Do you want to hear some really exciting news that I know is going to make you happy as a clam?
Uh, I could use some happiness, sure.
Um, season 2 of Creature Commandos is getting
Fuck
fast
you.
tracked.
I saw that. I saw that. I was like, why? Why would you fast? It was such shit, garbage, troll it, bitch, and why?
Well, it got like an 80% audience score over on Rotten Tomatoes.
You
So,
fucking Philistines!
and then like apparently it was like the third most watched thing on HBO Max at the time. It like came in behind Penguin. Now, given Penguin beat it by a lot, but like the Secret Life of College Girls or something like that, like only beat it by like 20,000
Well, when you have
minutes, 20 million
competition
minutes or
like
something.
that, I can only imagine what else you were fighting with. What was the bum fights not fun enough? They had to go over and handle that.
Oh,
I'm insulted.
I knew
Ah,
that. I knew that would make you happy. I
fuck
knew
you.
you
I'm
didn't
not
think I
watching season 2. They have to earn that. I'm not doing it again. I already got wrecked by watching a whole bunch of stupid shit that ended up as nothing. Written
I
by
mean,
a fucking baby.
look at it this way. At least James Gunn probably won't be writing the second season, and it'll probably take more than 6 weeks to write it. So, I mean, it could potentially be the second season could potentially be better than the first one. I mean, Star Trek had that happen. Like Star Trek Next Generation, a lot of people complained about the first season, but then the second season was a banger.
Well,
So,
the
who
second
knows?
season actually wasn't as good at. Well, they did have one of the best episodes. Was the best of both worlds, but
Yeah.
the two-parter. But I think also Measure of a Man. But
Was Measure of a Man in that second season? Was it that early on?
it was a very big one. It was either season 2 or season 3. Measure of a Man data episode.
Yeah, because I always figured that was going to be. I figured that was like later on or something. I didn't figure they would
Let's
do it
see.
that early.
Next turn, 25th. Blah 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 blah. Season 2, episode 9.
Wow. Wow, they did do it in season 2. That is wild.
They had a lot
That
of
is
really
actually
good
wild.
stories, except they had that one doctor bitch no one liked because she was a cunt to Data.
Now that we're not talking about the redheaded one, are we? We're talking about a different one, right?
No, Crusher was what came back. Crusher was out on season 2, and they brought in like Pulowski or whatever the fuck her name was,
Okay.
and she was always such a bitch to Data that I don't know why, but they replaced her and got Crusher back.
That's
They,
awesome.
they traded out Crusher, gave us this bitch, and let us keep Wesley. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, fuck Wesley.
No one likes him.
Oh, nobody likes Wesley. I don't even think Wesley likes Wesley.
Like, here's honestly what you could have done to redeem Wesley. Like, if right now, if you wanted to redeem him right now, do a little like side mini series of Wesley where everything went wrong. Like the traveler he ran off with fucking betrays him, leaves his ass somewhere, and he actually has to grow the fuck up, grow a pair, and actually have to deal with choices
Right.
without having to rely upon the Federation or his mommy.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. His mommy specifically. Yeah. That was one of them situations where like everybody always thought, and it was fun. It's funny too. Cause I think I remember like they were talking to like, I'm having a brain fart. The actor that played like Jean-Luc Picard and like Patrick Stewart, he barely
Yes.
even remembered the guy from
Ooh.
the show. If I remember correctly.
The tiny one that I actually didn't like. They kept putting me with him.
Yeah.
I can't remember why, but that redhead was feisty.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Always. Always.
That retard wasn't my son. My son's a super badass spy.
Right, exactly. And it's one of those. The other thing too is if I remember correctly, and I don't know if it's, I don't think it's ever been like public knowledge or anything like that, but I don't think Patrick Stewart's into women.
I think he actually is into women. It's just
Is
he doesn't have like game. I think it might
Oh.
actually be that he got no game, but he's because he wanted to push for Jean-Luc Picard to be something like a Kirk. That's why you have that one episode of him on the Pleasure Planet for leave,
Yeah.
And he was pushing like, let me be an action hero, and they're like, okay, and it didn't go over well. So they're like, you're gonna be the cool captain, and Riker's the action hero. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, and it's just because Patrick Stewart doesn't really have the body for it. At least with Kirk, he had, he's got broad shoulders. I wouldn't say quite built like a linebacker, but he's a little more along the lineman thing. Whereas Patrick Stewart's he's thin. You know what I mean? He doesn't have the big broad shoulders and stuff like that.
But here's the thing. You didn't have like that the whole like argument between Kirk and Picard. Like, don't be like Picard. You got your own thing. You are this cool, very much an elder, not elder, but older captain, someone who doesn't have to do the away missions. You know how to delegate your men, and you know how to make the tough decisions. You're there because of your decision-making skills, not because you're suave like James Bond with your kick-ass Star Cruiser.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, but it ended up working out. It still ended up working out pretty well. Yeah. So he just, and it's better to have, I don't think you'd want like just another rehash of Kirk either, right? Like, I think that's one of the things that makes Jean-Luc's captain so much more unique is because it is very different. And it was the same thing with Deep Space Nine. He was much different. Yeah, Ben was much different than the rest of them. And even Janeway, it was the same way. Janeway was, for all the things you can say about Voyager and everything else, like Janeway was still very much her own type of captain.
Janeway, can we just watch that every so often? We'll just watch the worst episodes, like when Janeway turns into a salamander and has salamander sex.
I remember that. So, they tried to go in some new directions. Okay. They were experimenting with things like that's just how it goes sometimes. But hey, they did their best.
As much as I like to poke fun of it, like at least Voyager, as retarded as it was still trying to do a good job. It was just retarded.
Yeah, it just you didn't have the same competency of the writers that you'd had in the past. You know what I mean? But I mean, come on, watching Jerry Ryan in that skin tight suit for like 5 seasons was worth every penny. It was worth every moment.
I just learned about the silver suit, why they retired it.
Yeah, wasn't it because it was like so constricting on her, like she couldn't breathe or something, like it was causing respiratory issues.
It was cutting off circulation in her neck. So that's why the new skin tight suit didn't have that neck thingy that this silver one did.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that. Yeah, and I'm glad that's too, because you don't want to cut circulation off to such a beautiful head. You definitely don't want to do that. So
I think IRL she's actually a bitch, but
I know I've seen. Cons are obviously different. Everybody should be trying to put their best face forward on a con and stuff like that. But it wouldn't surprise me. I don't know. I remember watching her. She did like after Voyager was over, she did like a Friday night movie thing on one of the channels with, I think, one of the other guys from, I think it was the guy who played the Doctor, which he's a fucking psychopath. But yeah, I don't even remember what the name of it was. I just remember seeing it on Friday nights. It was on like the CW. Well, whatever. It wasn't the CW at the time, but it was whatever it was before. But yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting. So yeah. But yeah, all right. Well, I guess we'll just get started. Oh shit! Fuck! I lost Sunker. Sunker's down. I don't know what happened. Sunker's gone. Damn! Is there like some international boxing match or something going on tonight that I don't fucking know about? Because there ain't fucking nobody here tonight except for John. Shout out to John Washburn. I love you, John. I'm just here for those photos. I don't blame you, John. I don't blame you one bit, buddy. Well, if we get any gifty subs, you'll get to see the dance.
Hello.
What happened to you?
In my internet.
Your internet went retarded.
It went a little bit sideways. We talked about a little bit about too much retardation. The internet was like, "Well, I will show you."
Now you think you've seen retardation. Let me show you retardation. So yeah, absolutely. All right, Sunker, I'm gonna need you to turn off your camera so this presentation thing will work properly without seeing our faces on it.
Fine.
So I know, because otherwise we'll pop up on the screen. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I don't know where everybody's at tonight. We got John Washburn.
I feel bad. I went over and pimped.
Yeah,
it's hard. Maybe I finally burned all the bridges and no one wants to see me.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll find out. But boys and girls, no Azran tonight. It keeps getting us in trouble with the YouTubers. So we're gonna play the opening credits for this because hey, guess what? Franz Ferdinand are nice people and they just do revenue share. They don't copyright claim you for this shit. So shout out to Franz Ferdinand. Shout out to the guys behind that own the rights to the Cyberpunk Edgerunners opening credits. You guys are the shit. Thank you for that. All right, here we go, boys.
At the end?
It's at the end of that. I don't think he actually gets shot in the head.
Internet!
Oh, he's just facing. Let's see here. We'll look here real quick. We'll watch him.
Because they do that little not that. No. Go back. There's this animation here.
This one?
If you
Is it too loud?
Well, a bit for me, but
Oh, okay, sorry. Oh, yeah, they do show that animation right there.
So it looks like he gets shot in the head.
Yeah.
And it looks like the one who did is probably Mr. Three Eye.
Wow. I guess I never thought about it before, but yeah, there you go. Welcome to Cyberpunk Edgerunners. Oh, man. Oh, great. Now my buttons aren't working either. Fucking stupid ass fucking restarting computer.
That was too loud. A complaint on Washboard. Is there like a really fun thing occurring today? Or just we lost everyone?
Right?
Everyone's so fed up with us.
All right. Everybody's sick and tired of all of our shit. That is ridiculous. Oh, God. Where's our guy? That's fucking weird.
Oh, maybe he went over and offended all the people who liked Denisa.
Liked who?
iDubbbz. It's stupid bullshit. I did a stupid bullshit e-drama stream.
I saw that. I saw the notification for it yesterday, right? That's when you did that? Was yesterday?
The day before yesterday.
Hey, there we go. Now they're working.
But yeah, I went over and did that, and it was just like, it was very fun to have James and Ann back with me as we were like, what the fuck, you bitch!
Well, that would explain that. Sorry about that, John. Sorry it was too loud, buddy. We'll make sure we'll definitely adjust that for next time. But that's really funny. Well, welcome back, boys and girls. It's Jesse with the Common Nerd, bringing you pop culture and all things underneath the common sense lens. And welcome to Is It Good? Ladies and gentlemen, Cyberpunk Edgerunners edition, where we go through and review and watch along with our dear, sweet Sunkermaiden reviewing this show. We've got episodes 7 and 8 tonight, boys and girls, and I think they are some wonderful episodes. We've got Edgerunners episode 7, Stronger. And as you remember, last week we saw the end of Maine and Dario. What an absolute tragedy that one was. But man, did Maine go out like a fucking boss, dude. Like absolute boss. He murdered all of those guys. Just like he had a stack of bodies left when he was done, dude. So yeah, it was a great relationship between those two. They were a wonderful, powerful power couple, quite literally, because of all their enhancements and shit like that. And to see like the way Dario, you just always kept Maine in line and was always trying to look after him and care for him. She really loved the shit out of him. And he clearly did too, because he was already going a little cyber psycho after homeboy freaking his brain. And then this happened, and watching Dario die, and he completely went off the rails. And man, that was wild. It was a lot of fun. So I had a good time with that one. Sunker, how the hell are you, my dear? I know you've got some I know you're super excited that Creature Commando season 2 is getting fast tracked.
You're a cunt and I hate you for it, and I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Go fuck yourself. No, I don't want to do it.
If it makes you feel any better, we probably got until like 2026 before it happens at the minimum.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You have to go over and get someone else. I'm going Irish now. I don't want to do it.
I see that. I was like, what are you doing? Like,
go fuck off. When I get belligerent and like, no, I'm not going to go over and do that. I get a little bit Irish. But I want to announce that I have a man. You
have a man? What did he do with you? Whoa, what the hell is that?
I found it at the junk store.
Is that a little Scottish dude there?
I love it because it is broken, because I guess there should have been like a sword here or something.
Yeah, that's just the hilt of it.
I love it because it looks like a holy hand grenade.
That is great. That is great. You find some of the best stuff at the junk stores, man. That is.
I need to start going to other junk stores. They notice me. They know me. So I'm like, oh fuck.
What's wrong with that? They're just like, hey, you repeat. Everybody likes repeat customers. They ain't gonna get mad at you.
I like being ambiguous. It's kind of like when people are like, I know you. I'm like, I wish you didn't. I wish I could just like fade hidden out like the whisper of the wind.
You are quite the definition of wanting to be a wallflower, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, sir.
Well, I hate to tell you, Sunker, you stick out too far from the wall to be a wallflower. Everybody's going to notice you. That's just the way things go.
I know. It's kind of, that's my old complex. But to go over and recap on what happened last episode, I love that episode so much because it was the last 2 episodes we watched was a little bit of an example of relationships. You saw how our main character and his relationship was growing with his girlfriend, and how she was telling him, because she can't say like I'm going to do this or that. She says, I need you to tell me I can do this. What happened?
James still loves me, even though I confused him with Circus Freak. Do they both look kind of alike? Because I think
I've never met James in real life. I don't know what it looks like in real life.
On screen with us when we were doing Power World. I thought he had his camera turned on when we were.
No, he doesn't turn on his camera.
Oh, okay. Maybe it was just his voice then. Maybe
that's always the kind of thing whenever I do streams with my buds. It's just like, you can have your camera if you want, or you can leave it off. No worries.
Yeah.
Sometimes people don't want to be on camera, so.
Well, that's completely and totally fair. So as always, boys and girls, tonight, direct donations will equal Dancing Baby. We have 3 new Dancing Baby clips for direct donations. Gifty subs will equal out Dancing Sunkers as well. And before we even get started, now we really have to get people in the chat over on Rumble, because I can't highlight it. Damn it. I can't highlight it. James, say something in the chat so I can highlight your name. But James Cash, the absolute madman, has gifted 10 Common Nerd subscriptions over on Rumble for $50.
Thank you, Jay. Please, thank you. Thank you.
We need to play Power World again. There's some cool quotes. We need to do. I don't know. We need to get the band back together and play some fucking video games. We haven't got everybody together and done that in a long fucking time.
Wednesdays are free. We can do a game thing for Wednesdays. We can do Power World, or you can join us in Conan.
I saw you guys were playing. I have Conan. I've just never really played it. I have it, but I've never really played it.
We can walk you through Conan like we walked you through Power World.
I'm gonna get like fucking good old Jim Bone's gonna get all butthurt at me again too, because I'm gonna walk into Conan and just get gifted fucking everything, just like I did in Power World.
Well, that's actually what I refused was when because I just wanted to make nice houses and shit like that. They were like, we're going to the Highlands, and I'm like, that will kick my ass, so I'm going to stay here and do my tiny journeys. To the point where I had to make an epic adventure and go find them, and those fucks. I had to run through bears, through scorpions, through all this fucking bullshit so I can run over there and then later on accidentally lose my spawn there because I'm retarded. So fuck.
That is fucking great. Well, for 10 gifted memberships, you get Sunker Dancing. I'm trying to find the full long one here for that. And just because I want to, I'm going to show off at least one of the baby clips. As well. But let me find the long one. You guys
remembering what all these things are going towards.
That's right. Absolutely. Because there we go. Here's the full one. There we go. Here we go. For 10 Common Nerd gifted subscriptions over there on Rumble. Get your butt in Rumble. Get you a subscription.
Pictures now.
Say what?
I'm immune to my own pictures now. They're just things.
So now I just need to so what I need to do is make new clips with making everything even more bouncy and jiggly. I got you.
Dear.
I got you. And like I said,
you can animate it.
Oh, I'm sure we can.
Dude, if you put it through like the fucking like the voice singer things.
That would be fucking great. And you know what? I'll show you guys one of my favorites so far. So this is what you'll get for direct donations for the rest of the night. But since we got gifty subs, I want to do both. And especially since it was 50 and I want to show this clip off anyway, let's fucking do this. My wife put those glasses on her while she was sleeping and took a picture.
Sup?
Oh yeah, dude, I thought that was fucking great. I thought that was absolutely wonderful. And just because that's 50 fucking that's 10 gifted fucking subscriptions. There you go.
Stop it, asshole! No. The acne. No.
Shut up. Nobody can see any fucking acne.
I see
in
the
that
acne.
picture.
I see the lines.
Oh, shut up. There's no lines in your face. Be quiet. You're fucking ridiculous. You're a dramatic psychopath.
I only noticed it more because when we were watching that one bitch, Amvek was just like, I can't help but see the Y. And I'm like, what do you mean the Y? He's like, it's the Y of the makeup. And I'm like, that's a thing?
I had no idea. I had no idea.
What is it with like black men and no girl makeup? Because this is not the first occurrence of a black guy being like, I've seen your makeup, bitch. I know you know. I know.
I guess his eyes are really observant, or maybe he does some dress up on the weekends. I don't know.
No, but it wasn't. It's a Gundam. I think he also throws out makeup shit too, or it's like, I fucking see you in your foundation, you cheating whore. It's just like
fucking Gundam's great. Gundam's fucking great. I got 10 gifty subs over here. Oh, sorry, I'm just putting it out on Twitter that we've got a bunch of gifty subs in there.
There must be something else going on, or we're boring now, and we'll
maybe so.
Have to just we'll let this die.
Well, we still have to do Daredevil.
Fuck you. No.
Oh, that is great. No, I think, like I said, I think that one's got a shot. I think that one's got a shot at being decent. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with that one. So she says, no, refuses. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. All right, let's say hi to John and James Cash real quick over there in the chat. John Washburn says, hey all, I'm just here for those photos. Well, fortunately enough, James was kind enough to gift us some subs over there on Rumble before we even switched over to the regular episode. So shout out, John Washburn. You got some wonderful pictures. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Yeah, probably renewed before it was announced. It actually got officially renewed in December. Is when that got renewed. So yeah, and then there was an interview with the guy that's in charge, the guy that's the showrunner now, and he said that Warner Brothers is fast tracking the show for its second season. So yeah, they must have been pretty happy with it.
Or Warner Brothers just doesn't have anything. They're like, well, this was semi-successful and not shite.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it came to. It wasn't universally hated like so many other things we've done out there. So junk stores in New York City are overpriced. I believe that, John. I absolutely. Everything in New York City is over fucking priced. Like
you want get like a postage stamp for like $5, bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely, exactly. And there's the direct donation for the StreamYards, Lame Labs, all that over there. So, John, I don't know if you come over and lurk and listen over on Rumble or not. I assume you do. I haven't seen you in the chat over there that I can remember, but I appreciate you, John. We're going to shut down YouTube, though, so we don't get in any trouble with the bots, but I appreciate you, John. You are a wonderful guy. He's always out there lurking and listening during like the daytime streams and stuff like that, so John's great. I appreciate that. Of course, James is already over on Rumble. We appreciate you, brother, and hopefully anybody that's catching this on the replay or anything like that, because I only put out 2 videos today, hoping maybe the notification would go out a little bit better for this. Apparently that didn't work, but maybe we'll catch a few flies on the replay. So make sure you come join us over on Rumble at The Common Nerd so you can watch the full thing with us. Come follow us over there, or just lurk and listen. You don't have to necessarily create an account. You can just check out the link and go find the channel and just watch it over there on the website and all of that kind of stuff.
Fuck you, James. No, James. John. James.
John's like, take care. Thanks, John. I appreciate it. So yeah, boys and girls, it's been fun over on the YouTube side. We appreciate you guys quite a lot, but it is time to do a Rumble exclusive. So bye, YouTube. Thanks for playing. Catch us over on Rumble.